How's everybody doing? So back for workout number 5. Workout number 5 of 18 in Ryan's 30-day golf fitness transformation. How you feeling today? Good, yeah. A couple days of recovery there, Saturday and Sunday. So this week what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday workouts. We're gonna go upper, lower, upper, lower. All right, so this is gonna be primarily upper body core exercises today. Most of his weaknesses, compensations are lower half, but again, he's got hypermobile shoulders, so he's got a little bit some scap stability issues. So we're gonna pound the scap today. We're gonna do some shoulder strengthening, and then at the end, some back exercises. So some great exercises if you've got some shoulder issues, and scapular stability issues. And obviously we're going to crank on his core because that's the weakest of his power outputs. So again, these exercises are for Ryan, prescribed for Ryan based upon his assessments. All right, ton of information down in the description. Go check it out. Hit that subscribe button. We've got 13 workouts left after this. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to get started loosening up the shoulders. First exercise is a scapular cars. That's a controlled articular rotation exercise. So what I want him to do here is I want him to focus on moving this scap, all right? So he's gonna bring his arms straight out in front of him, and what I want him to first do is not take the phone call, protract his scap, so he's pushing out, all right? So the scap is protracted there, and he's gonna come up. See, I don't want him to shrug there much. I want him to keep his traps nice and loose here. I just want him to move this scap. I'm going to try and just move that scap in a circular motion. So protract, up, back, down. Out, up, back, down. All right, takes a little bit of getting used to. But soon you just want to really try and focus on just moving that scap and basically in a circular motion. Protracting it, raising it up, retracting it, and bringing it down and around. Then what I'll have him do is I'll have him do 5 that way, and then I'll have him go the other way. So, retract. So what I want, you can do it both arms, you can do it single arm. If you feel like you have an issue with one side or the other, then it's probably better to just work on doing it one arm at a time. But a great exercise to get these scaps moving properly. Now we'll try and solidify that and build some strength within that range of motion. So these are scapular cars. We're going to do 2 sets of this today, 5 each way, so 10 reps on each side. All right. So next exercise, we're going to do what's called an arm bar. All right. So this is going to add some resistance to this with a kettlebell, and it'll really help him kind of strengthen that scap. So what I want him to do is he's laying down on his side, grabs that arm bar in one hand, reaches it straight up, and then he's basically going to roll over, and his arm is going to be hanging back here. All right. So I want him to lock down that scap. So that trap is off. Okay. Lock down that scap. Then what I want him to do is just slowly turn his hand in now. Okay. And you're really going to just feel that scap being building up stability there. So his arm is really behind him. It's the only thing working. The only thing supporting that is that scap. All right. Do this for 30 seconds. We're going to do 2 sets today, each side, each arm. All right, we're going to throw a core exercise in here. This is just a physio ball V up. So I want him flat on his back. He's going to start with the physio ball in his hands over his head. He's going to bring his hands and his legs up at the same time and switch the physio ball to his legs and then back down. Go. 2 sets of 10 of these today. All right, just a nice core exercise. All right, so we're gonna get back to the shoulders now. So this is just a banded shoulder complex that I use usually as a good little warm up. So there's gonna be 7 exercises, all right? So we've got two different resistance bands, 10 pound and 5 pound, all right? A couple of these exercises are easier with 10, and the majority of them, well, half of them I think, you need the 5, because you need it to be a little bit lighter to really get what we're trying to do. We don't want to muscle up anything, we just want to work the shoulders. So this first exercise is just going to be a standard row. So he's just going to be standing with his feet shoulder width apart. He's going to pull them back. Yep, good. He's going to do 10 reps of that. This is going to be a reverse fly. So now he's just going to come straight out. Into like a T position. Right, you might have to move a little bit closer, relax that resistance a little bit. 10 reps of that. Next one is a pull down. So just going to bring the handles so his palms are down, and he's going to just simply pull down to his side. All right? Again, squeezing those scaps back. Switch to the 5-pounders. This will be a little more difficult. So, first one is going to be a 90-90. He's going to take the bands, he's going to pull up, 90-90. External rotation. And he's going to turn around, and this one's scaption. So he's going to take the bands from his side, and he's going to go out to a 45-degree angle. Right? Straight up, 45-degree angle. Scaption. Okay, staying in the same position. This is going to be an incline plus. So he's going to take the handles here. He's going to push up and out like an incline press. And then he's going to let his scaps back. Nope, just scaps. Just scaps back and back out. Good. And all the way back down. Press out. Retract. Protract. Back. There we go. 10 reps of that. And this one's called victory. So he's going to flip back around. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it up and we're going to go into a V or Y's. All right. So he's straight up. Yep. So this is the banded shoulder complex. Great little warm up. You can do this with any type of resistance bands to get those shoulders fired up and ready to go. Again, great for the scapular stability and really just, working on some strength in that shoulder. So, banded shoulder complex. All right, keep pounding the shoulders here. Keep pounding the scap. So these are bench supported Ys. Okay. He's getting a little aggressive. I think we're gonna find out if he can really do it, but. Very lightweight. In fact, for most of you, you can just start with no weight at all, because we really just want to focus on getting in the right position, getting those shoulders back, getting those scaps back. So, incline supported there. All I wanted to do is basically raise the dumbbells up over his head in the Y position. Good. There, yep. Really pull that up. Good. All right. So again, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 of these today. All right. So a couple shoulder exercises there. Now we'll get back to another core exercise. So this is just your standard reverse crunch. All right. And I like this one because it'll help with his pelvis also. So he's gonna use the rack. You can use a med ball, a heavy kettlebell, dumbbell, just to kind of take away the momentum. Where if you're not holding on to anything, you're kind of tucks the pelvis just a little bit. We're not really rounding that back greatly, bringing it all the way up to our head or anything like that. That's not what I want. I want that pelvis to just turn posteriorly, tilt basically, so that back flattens out a little bit. He's crunching up using his abs, all right? He's not pulling it from the back there. We don't want that. Just bringing his knees up in a nice controlled manner and then extending it all the way out. All right, so we'll do 2 sets of 10 of this. Sometimes with some of these core exercises, let it run for 15, 20, whatever you're comfortable with. And we'll do 2 sets of this. So this is reverse crunch. All right, so now we're gonna get a couple more strengthening exercises here. And we're gonna incorporate a little bit of core into this one. So we're gonna have him do a side plank row, okay? So he's gonna get up into a side plank there, real stable there on the shoulder. Shoulder should be aligned perpendicular to the ground. All right, he's keeping that hip up, perfect line here between his ankle, hip, and shoulder. And we've got a cable here, you could use a resistance band, but he's just gonna do a standard 1-arm row from this position, all right? Obviously, his core's gotta be firing not only just in the side plank, but now he's also pulling into that. So it's really forcing him not to rotate out of it. So great core exercise and also building some back strength here. So we're gonna go 3 sets of 10 on this exercise today, each side. All right, we gave the shoulder a little bit of breather there with the row, but we're going right back to it here. So this is called a push-up plus, all right? So we're doing a push-up, plus we're doing a scapular push-up. All right, so he's in a push-up plank position here. He's gonna go down and do a standard push-up. As he comes up, then he's gonna retract his shoulders, protract his shoulders, and now back down to do another push-up. Okay, so he's working that scap right here, retracting the scap, protracting the scap, and then back down to a push-up. All right, you want to try and just do the scaps, the shoulder blades. All right, so the 2 main strength exercises today. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. This is a bent over row, and today I want to go in wide grip. So usually we're about a little more than shoulder width apart. I want to kind of get out there a little bit further, really get those, it's going to force the scaps to work a little bit more. So you got barbell here. You can also use just any kind of a straight bar. It's going a little bit wider. So back nice and flat, bending the knees, all right? Take that pressure off the lower back, and then I want him to just pull up, yep, and back down. Good, so we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 of this. This is a wide grip bench over row. Really working on that upper back. All right, last exercise for the day. So this is a landmine press, all right? Great shoulder exercise. Also, this is really where we're gonna hit that scap stability and really try and build some strength within that, all right? So this is just hooked onto it's a landmine fitting here that goes into the rack. But you can put a barbell into a corner, gym or whatever, wherever you're at home or whatever. So I want them in a split stance, all right? So opposite leg forward than the arm, okay? That glute should be contracted and fired, core nice and tight, all right? And he's just going to lift up that barbell there, and his scap is going to protract out. And he's back down, pushing up, and that scap protracts out. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 to this each side today. Again, great shoulder exercise, great scapular stability exercise. See, he's even getting a little bit arched there in that lower back, pressing it up. This takes a lot here, so don't go too heavy with it. But you want to keep that core nice and tight, keep that glute fired, and just work on getting that bar up and that scap stabilizing it. Good, this is a landmine press. All right, so workout 5 in the books. How was it?
Real good.
Yeah, how was scaps feeling?
They'll get there.
Yeah.
Learning.
Crushed them today, crushed the scaps today, so he's probably gonna be a little bit sore tomorrow, but that's why we're doing more lower body base tomorrow. So we Did the scaps today, the core, and some upper body strength with the rows and the landmine press. So again, these are for Ryan. These exercises are prescribed for him. Some of these exercises may help you with some of the issues that you have, but I don't know what those issues are. If you want me to, go down into the description, ULaunch Golf Fitness movement screen. You run yourself through the movement screen, you send me the results, I send you exercises specifically for you. All right, ton of information down there, free exercises, links to other videos. So this was workout number 5. We've got 18 workouts, so hit that subscribe button. This is his 30-day golf fitness transformation. All right, we're gonna see if we can get his movement a little bit better here in these 30 days, and we'll see what it does with his golf swing. All right, so see you next time.